Good morning, members. Welcome to the one-day seminar on important aspects of transfer pricing with the case studies. Today, we have a very eminent speaker, Mr. Narendra Jain, who will be taking the first session. Also, as a chief guest, today we have our past SIC chairman, CA Madhavamurthy, sir. I welcome you, sir. I request our chairman of Bangalore branch to escort them to the dais and hand them over with the floral bouquet. I welcome you again, sir. I request our chairman to give a welcome address.
Most senior member, Madhavamurthy sir, past chairman and SRC chairman, Narendra Jain sir, Pramod, and my dear friends, happy morning to you all. Happy morning. Sir, irrespective of the crowd, Joe should be there so that it will give Josh to us also to conduct program and even speakers also. When we decided to do one-day seminar, important aspects of transfer pricing with state case studies, Narendra Jain sir immediately agreed and he made all this coordination. When we requested our past chairman, Bangalore branch, Madhavamurthy sir, and his SRC chairman, past SRC chairman, invited him for to be a guest for this program, immediately agreed even in his busy schedule. He is very well known among our members for his renowned service as a branch chairman as well as SRC chairman. And further to his cap, he was a record-breaking event of a SRC conference. More than 4,000 chartered accountants gathered in Kantirua Stadium. It was his record till today, and it was an amazing conference. If comes to this program, as you all know, very few professionals even till now handling the transfer pricing. So that's why it's only very interested and people involved in this TP are participating in this program. Hope this session will value additive to your knowledge kitty. And I want to make some of the announcements. On 19th, we have a session on audit quality maturity management. And 28th, we have a virtual program on global technology in CS practice. It covers blockchain, data analytics, RPA and AI. Very interesting session. I request all the members to attend this session. On 29th, we are conducting a MSME program jointly with FKCCI and very interesting topics like virtual CFO benefit by the MSME, strategies to develop MSME and role of a chartered accountant. This is the topic and it is conducted in FKCCI hall. I request members to join that program too. With this, once again, I welcome you all for this one-day seminar. Over to Pramod.
Thank you, Chairman. I would like to take the privilege in introducing today's chief guest, CA Madhavamurthy sir, who is a senior partner of MSN & Co., a chartered accountant for last 23 years. He has a wide experience in auditing of corporate and non-corporate entities, including PSUs, public sector banks. He is also engaged in consulting and tax matters. Besides the professional engagements, he has been serving the chartered accountancy profession for the last 22 years at branch level and regional council level. He was also the past chairman of the Bangalore branch and also the SIRC. He got elected in Southern India Regional Council for the term 2004-7, during which he had held various positions there as well. During his chairmanship, ICI had announced a special award for having conducted a regional conference at Bangalore where close to 4,000 chartered accountants had participated, which chairman did mention about it. He has also taken interest in popularizing CA course and has motivated thousands of students to take up CA as a profession. He is regularly counseling students on career matters and takes special interest in penetrating the CA course into the rural fold, and also presented papers in seminars and conferences. He is also involved in various activities of many charitable trusts and social service organizations. With this brief introduction, I welcome you again, sir. Also, our first session will be handled by CA Narendra Jain, whom I would like to take the privilege as well as introducing him. He is also an advocate and a commerce graduate and a fellow chartered accountant. He is also a company secretary and holds a bachelor degree in law. Narendra has experience over 18 years in advising clients and handling tax litigation in income tax, transfer pricing, corporate tax, international taxation, and GST. His academic distinctions include All India Rank 5 CS Inter, DL Mazumdar Silver Medal for securing highest marks in company law, Taxman Prize for securing highest marks in direct taxation in CS Final, Mrs. Prakash Ranjan Rangachari SIRC Prize Award for securing the highest marks in advanced company law practice in CS Final. He is also co-authored following books: Analysis of Transfer Pricing Judgment, published by CCH, co-authored book on digital commerce, and analysis of taxation aspects and emerging issues, published by IFA Bangalore subchapter, co-authored by Permanent Establishment Emerging Trends, published by CTC and Taxman, co-authored book New Age Assessment, Penalties and Appeals, published by KSCAA. He is a regular speaker at various conferences, workshops, study circles, NADT, etc. His teaching stints include teaching CA final students at CAPS on indirect taxes, international taxation, and transfer pricing from 2004 to 2018, and for CA final students at ICI Bangalore branch. Mr. Narendra was also convener of Bangalore Subgroup Chambers of Tax Consultants, Mumbai for 2019-20, and treasurer for International Fiscal Association, Bangalore Subchapter from 1820. With this brief introduction, I welcome you again, Mr. Narendra. Let's start today's seminar by inaugurating the seminar by lighting of the lamp, and followed by the motto song. I request our members to raise for the motto song when it's played. I request dignitary on the dais to come forward.
य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति
Thank you, members. Now I request our chief guest for the today's seminar to address the members and to give an inaugural address.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Chairman of Bangalore branch, Mr. Srinivas, Secretary, Mr. Pramod Hegde, and the course coordinator and the faculty of the first session of today's seminar, Mr. Narendra Jain, my dear fellow chartered accountants. For me, coming to Bangalore branch anytime is like coming to my mother's house. Like, see, we all feel happy when we have to go to our native place, meet our parents. That is the feeling I get when I come to Bangalore branch or any level at the institute activities at regional council or even at Delhi. The reason being, we all know that because of this institute, because of this qualification, today we are all highly respected in this society. And you all must be knowing, this institute has come into an existence in 1949 by an act of parliament. And the entire institute at branch level, regional council level and central council level, it's all managed by elected representatives from our own profession. Except there are some government nominees in the central council. Out of 40 people, 32 are elected representatives from all over the country. 8 nominee members from Government of India. Just to carry the message, what is happening in the institute to the government level. It is a fantastic arrangement. And you all must be knowing that this institute governed by an act of parliament, and also the Ministry of Corporate Affairs is constantly, they are regulating this profession. They are any policy change we make, we have to take the approval of central government. In fact, I am in one of the committees at ICI level, Board of Studies Academic it is called, and institute has formed a committee. They had formed a committee called it is correct. And now entire CA curriculum is under change because of the change in the economies of the world, change in the technology. So many things have happened over the years. Of course, every 5 years they will be reviewing the curriculum of the CA Institute. But especially this time I am part of this committee. I know what is happening and a lot of changes are being brought. And most probably very shortly, I think the new scheme of education and training will be implemented. And I'm sure this change is going to produce chartered accountants of international standards. That is the level of discussions. The entire syllabus has been reviewed, discussed threadbare, right? And also they are introducing some online examination. Just to tell you a few things I'm not supposed to tell, but still this I can tell you. Even they have reduced the number of papers for both intermediate and final. They have made, instead of 8 papers, it is going to be 6 papers each. But in addition, the people who are in final have to pass 3 subjects online. One full-time, full 100 marks paper on Companies Act. They also study Companies Act in intermediate in detail. Then there will be optional subjects. There may be about 15 subjects, out of which any two they can select for online examination. So a lot of changes are happening. And you all know that each of us are part of this institute. Don't think only people who are elected are supporting the institute, even people sitting outside. We are training article assistants. All practicing chartered accountants, even chartered accountants in industry, they train youngsters. So that is the indirect way of supporting the profession. Every member is doing directly or indirectly supporting the institute. This institute is for members, by the members, right? And to see that we have good chartered accountants are produced. It is the duty of every chartered accountant when we train articleship. They are shaped well. They are given exposure in all subjects. In addition to that, we have to help them to improve their communication skills, leadership skills, right? Their language of writing, speaking, so many things. Everybody is having responsibility for this profession. This profession is very important in this economy now. Imagine if all chartered accountants do pen down strike for 6 months, country may come to halt. Government will not be able to get any revenue at all. All direct tax, indirect tax, we are directly involved in mobilizing taxes. Clients, what we say, we will be able to do the attest function and say, this is the profit you have made, this is the tax you have to pay. And I know most of you must be in, I presume, in practice. In the practice, we are closely interacting with business people. And clients have great respect for chartered accountants. Society has respect among chartered accountants. I always respect my professional colleagues. Wherever I feel happy when I go for audit and all. I feel people who are having high positions like CFO, right, manager, so many things like that. I interact with them. I also try to tell them about the institute and their responsibilities. Because everybody, the brand image, it is not only done by the institute. The institute is not doing a lot with coordinating with the government and various regulators. But each and every chartered accountant has got responsibility in building brand image of this profession. This profession is very much important for the society, for the economy. Today, we all should be proud. They say entire world economy India is doing well. India is GDP growth, they say some 6%. That yesterday I read somewhere in the news that India is doing well compared to all other countries because of COVID and also Ukraine war, and it has all affected, all countries have been affected directly or indirectly. In spite of that, so our country is doing well. Then coming to the today's subject, this is subject where all chartered accountants are not well versed. It is a specialized field, transfer pricing. And even I can confess that even I am not an expert of transfer pricing. Generally, I know what is this transfer pricing. I know that we have to, wherever transfer pricing is involved, for clients, we have to file some returns, and transfer study will be there. Those papers have to be filed with the department. The reason of bringing this concept is not very old, maybe 10 years old. Huh? Not 20 years, but last 10 years it has become more relevant, right? Because of the international business, mostly by software companies and other goods and service suppliers, but mostly in software. And of course, now I think it is even it is applicable to domestic also transfer pricing. So only thing is, see, wherever there are organizations, sale between two organizations were controlled by the same management or like that controlled by common management. So people would have been playing earlier right while transferring the goods from to their own sister concern, they would have charged less, right? Automatically their sales revenue will be less and profit will be less. Like that, things were must have been happening. That is how the government thought that we will introduce this concept, and probably it is even prevail all over the world. And it is a specialized subject. I am very happy 50 of you have taken initiation to register and to know. With chartered accountants, now it has become a specialized service. Like, see, when we were all CA, we were all doing everything like, but now it is not possible. I don't know much. I never do any attestation or anything as far as transfer pricing is concerned. If anything in our office, we'll see that we will take the services like Narendra Jain, who are experts, will see that we request them to do study and do whatever is required. So I'm very happy all of you youngsters are interested to know much, right? For a practitioner or even to industry, expert knowledge is very important, right? This is an opportunity for all of you to see that you develop expert knowledge on this particular subject. Then I don't want to spend much time. You are very eager to listen to your faculty in the first session and subsequent session. All day, I wish will be a fantastic experience in this Bangalore branch. You feel homely. It is your branch. It is your institute. We should be proud to be chartered accountants, right? Any inconvenience, directly you can speak to chairman or secretary. They will see that. They will attend to any inconvenience or any issues are there, right? I wish you feel totally comfortable whole of this day and carry the good message to your other colleagues and see any subsequent programs. You should see that you motivate others to come and attend the programs. People who organize programs, it is a challenge when we do so much groundwork, to make any program. If the participants are there, they will be very happy, they get satisfaction. None of them are paid employees. It is all honorary job that they do for the purpose of the profession, right? Always we should see that we respect the elected representatives. They do a lot. They have sacrificed their time, money. Nobody is paid. Even local conveyance is not paid to them. It's all their own cost. They come here and spend a lot of time and do service to this profession. More than members, thousands of students are associated with the institute. You know that so much of issues are there as far as students, all that they are supposed to manage. Of course, there will be administrative staff, right? I wish you all the best in your careers, right? And I wish each one of you are brand ambassadors of this profession. Whenever we meet any non-chartered accountant, we should give an impression chartered accountant is something he has got worth. They should feel proud to associate it with a chartered accountant or consult chartered accountants. So that message, we should give it to the society. I wish you all the best. I also thank chairman of Bangalore branch and the secretary and other office bearers who gave me an opportunity to come here today morning and express few of thoughts, right? Encourage youngsters to join CA also. New curriculum is something fantastic, going to be not what we studied. Of course, subjects are all same, but a lot of fine tuning has been done. Technology has been adopted, right? So please see that you motivate youngsters to join CA. Your own relatives, friends, children who are in commerce line, who want to become chartered accountant, you should see that you motivate them and see that they join. We all know that once you become a chartered accountant, there is no unemployment in this profession. We can choose either practice or employment, or we can become entrepreneurs also. That is the knowledge level you have. If you do a business also, I'm sure any chartered accountant who takes initiative to do a business, he'll be a successful businessman. We have seen Aditya Birla is a chartered accountant. Many chartered accountants have achieved big as businessmen. So fantastic scope is there. We may not become crorepati's, but I can say that confidently with my own experience, we can have a decent living once we get qualified and once we pursue this profession. I wish you all the best. I wish Bangalore branch and the team also the best in their endeavors. All the best, Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing your insights and also articulating the message of the Delhi as well on the new grid. Moving forward, before I propose vote of thanks, we would like to have a small felicitation to our chief guest of the day. I request dignitaries on the dais to come forward and sir to come forward. Thank you, sir. Thank you for making it convenient to attend this seminar today and setting the context also of the session and also articulating what is required for the profession and also your service has definitely been recognized and I think most of the members are definitely aware of it. Thank you once again, sir.